Today we're off on a road trip, as if I didn't do enough driving already recently, where we are heading down towards, what, San Antonio?
San Antonio.
And it's the weirdest thing, right? If you guys saw the last video where we did our full truck review, our final review of this pickup,
Yep.
we took that big old solar rack off. And I tried to get a video of it. The camera overheated, and it overheated a million times trying to just do the review video. It's hot out. It says it's 100 degrees out right now, but like in the sun, it's sitting there at like 116. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I'm back from the beach. Joel's back from Canada.
yeah,
The gang's all together again.
She ditched me, but I guess found me again. I guess I'll forgive her.
And we left Colt at my dad's house because he's gonna watch Colt because this is a non-pet friendly experience we're about to go to.
Yeah.
And we're headed down, driving again.
So it's supposed to be a lot of fun. It's 285 miles still to go for almost 5 hours of driving still. We're supposed to do a lot of tubing, a lot of hanging out. I think we'll be in the water the vast majority of the time because the humidity out here is just too much not to.
Right.
But again, it feels so weird without the rack on the back of the truck. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel naked.
It does feel naked.
And our truck just looks strange without it.
Yeah.
This will be our last trip with this truck. And after this, we're going to get our new truck.
Yep.
Big deal.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go. All right, that was a lot of driving.
It was.
And we were where? Rio Cabana?
Sun's Rio Cabolo?
Cabolo?
Something like that.
So apparently, this is kind of a cool spot. You would not expect this. It's like an old farm or something like that, really. They got some really tall cabins over there that you can stay in, and the park underneath, which is kind of interesting. And apparently, we are staying in
A glamping tent.
the glamping tents.
There's also some cabins over there.
Yes. Oh, also, it's so weird. This truck with no solar on it, and it's kind of strange, but I kind of hate it. At first, though, we thought, wow, we're getting way better fuel economy with no solar on it. I don't know that that's, I'm sure it's slightly improved, but like, there was a fluke of some sort. But anyways, we're gonna get set up, and we'll catch back with you guys in the morning. Mini split. We'll talk about that. You guys know my love of air conditioning. So, did I ever tell you guys I hate humidity? Because that's what we're dealing with right here. The humidity down here in the San Antonio area is quite something. And you take a camera from inside a tent, bring it outside, and this is what we're getting. But you can still hear and understand and generally see what I'm showing you. But another fun story, we went and had a wonderful day yesterday. We went tubing.
Yep.
And one of the very first casualties was actually our little DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. I thought I had it hooked up. I did not have a floaty on it because I didn't bring that.
The floaty.
I don't even know that I have one anymore because I've never used one in like
Might be something we buy again.
5 years. Yeah, buy a little pack or so, whatever. Went right to the bottom, and of course I spent 15 minutes.
Joel did, my sister did, my mom's husband Kyle did, I did. We all were over there searching for it.
Yeah, but it went right into like the seabed, the seaweed business at the bottom of this river. So we have no footage to show of yesterday, and it actually would have been such a wonderful video.
It would have been a really cool video.
Oh my gosh.
Sucks.
So learned I love floating.
Yeah.
Did get really sick. Fun fact, you should always bring extra water and not drop it in the bottom of the river.
And maybe stop and reapply sunscreen every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of sunscreen. I'd rather just wear like a long shirt or something like that. But yeah, we've had a real fun time here at this like kind of campground, sort of. What is this?
It's called Sun's Rio Cabolo. And
Yeah.
it's basically like a big campground, and they have like glamping tents, which is where we stayed. They have different like types of cabins, and then there's also a river that you could access here and go and like swim in the river with like a rope swing and everything.
Yeah, well, I'll show you our cabin here because this one's kind of cool. So it's a canvas side, but you walk in, you don't expect too much, right? No, you've got 2 beds in here, a lamp. You got a freaking mini split. Big fan. You guys know I'm a fan. I love these lights, the Edison style bulbs, right? They gave you a TV, a fireplace, storage, right? You even have a little kitchen in here. You have water access outside, microwave, fridge with a freezer, coffee pot.
They even give you a blender.
Yeah, and of course Wi-Fi, power. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
super
really cool.
surprised. So this is really cool, but even cooler than this is actually where your mom is staying.
Yep.
And let's just show you. Yeah, this is a really cute little spot, that old truck there. The only downside to these little tent things is that, and they are very nice, surprisingly well insulated, it seems, but is that the bathrooms are separate, so.
Yeah, this little trailer over here is the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, we stay cold at night and it is hot out, I'll tell you, but there's a little surprise behind these trailers, these bathroom trailer things.
Yeah.
Trailer bathroom.
They also have a basketball hoop and a pool, and
Yeah, we didn't use the pool because we went to the river, but check out this. There's actually a Spartan there. Looks like a trail manor. I could be wrong.
you see it back there. Stop a second.
But it's about a 30 footer?
Looks like it.
32 footer maybe? Not much longer, definitely not a 40, but that was a cool little find in there.
It was just tucked back there.
But check out these. So these are basically like an upgraded version. These little like, kind of canvas cabin things. Real cool. You park underneath. They have mini splits, full showers and bathrooms and all that. What an efficient use of space. Like, I could not think of a better way to maximize your investment here.
Yeah.
And then underneath they've got fire pits and hammocks and all sorts of good stuff. You can go down to the river, go fishing.
Yeah, and you can rent like little cabanas on the river.
I'm liking the vibes here, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, these are really cool. Oh, we gotta grab our chairs. Don't want to forget that. They got a smoker barbecue thing right there. Everybody was hanging out last night, enjoying ourselves. But
We'll go upstairs once we clear out a little bit up there.
they're kind of like wood-sided and canvas. And then you have a back porch. Yeah, a back porch, a chandelier up there. This is really cool. All right, so it does have a front porch, which is real cool, and windows. Hello. So let me show you these digs. On the inside, it feels like anything else. I mean, like any other little, cabin or whatever. But man, there's so many beds in here. Shit, outside porch. You got a pretty good view in here. Yeah. Oh, that humidity. Yeah, you can see the hammocks and all that from up here. If you look closely, there's a little creek down there. I believe it's a creek, not a pond. Yeah, TV, table, fridge, little sink and all that, microwave, water heater up there, mini split, and even a little bathroom in here with a shower, all that good stuff. Not bad. I'll tell you what though, yesterday I got crispy, a little burnt. Even the top of my feet got burnt because I never go out without wearing socks and such. But today we have a new adventure. So we are going over to San Antonio. We got a river walk and we got a hotel tonight, right?
Yeah, so we're staying in a hotel tonight with my family, and then tomorrow we have somewhere else to go. Everyone's parting ways, and we're gonna go stay in a different hotel.
Yep. Actually, we're this close to a new truck, so. This is our new hotel room. So this is pretty fancy, a little bougie. Got a big old TV, like a whole wardrobe, desk, all that good stuff. Double bed, because somebody is sleeping in here with us. But this is kind of interesting. So you have this massive suite of bathroom, right? You've got like a jacuzzi style tub. I mean, it's huge, nice and tiled. But for some reason, you have your own separate room for a turlet. Look at that. Nice turlet room. So I guess a little bit of privacy, but you got double doors.
Mom got this view special for you.
Yes, and the view, what is it? That is the Alamo right there. What do I know about the Alamo? Not enough. We're gonna find out today. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, so that's a US post office and courthouse right across from the Alamo. There's so many Texas Department of Public Safety, all their state troopers over here. It's kind of, what in the world though? A post office and courthouse. I wonder if it's still a courthouse. Definitely a historic building. So we're gonna catch back up with her family real quick, but let's check this out. Because what in the world, right? Ricardo Rodriguez. Very interesting. Political and social consequences of the ruling were significant. Okay. Let's check out this beautiful building. Also, our hotel is gorgeous. Look at like some of the work up there. For those that don't know, Texas has a very interesting history that I never learned about at all. And the Alamo was actually a fight where the Republic of Texas lost, or Texas lost, but they won the war of, the Mexican-American War. But interestingly, we didn't want to initially attain Texas as a state within the US because they had slavery. It was a bigger fight. There was a whole thing, right? And we had this war coming up, right? And so, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, gotta take a look in here. Okay, so apparently this is currently a bankruptcy court, but look at the murals in here. There's so much history in here, look at that. So Spanish settlers and such. And apparently there is still a post office here. Oh, there's the VP. I really like that guy. Great dude. They're closed right now, but there is a post office. Oh yeah, look at that. There she is. I've never seen a post office and courthouse, but it makes sense, right? Both federal agencies, so why not have them in the same place, I guess. Another court I just would never want to be in, bankruptcy court. What a nice person.
Yeah.
We had that one incident in Yellowstone. I don't know if it made this channel, but where they were so mean. I was just trying to there was a cool courthouse in Yellowstone, and I would go to show you guys. Didn't put a camera in anybody's face or nothing like that, and they were just, get out of here, But these guys, they're like, yeah, you can record, in public space and all that. Love that. I love that. So what in the world is? So look at all this cool stonework here. That's interesting. So I guess this was all a fortress at one point and was taken over, but I see some carvings. That is a lot of what looks like marble there. Beautiful. So Bonham, Bowie, and there's all the names, I assume, of folks. Patrick Henry. I've heard of that. All right. William Jackson. Huh. I assume that's all folks that fought in the war, or at least in the battle there. Very interesting statue. Over there is a Ripley's Believe It or Not. But, ooh, what an interesting area. Huh. The Alamo under Mexican rule. 1832. See some of the Navarro sisters. Battle of the Alamo in the lower barrack, yeah. That adds up. Gotta be honest though, it doesn't look as big as I would expect, something like this too. Lieutenant Colonel of the Volunteer Forces at the Alamo. This is James Bowie. Huh. All right. Oh, is that the Bowie knife? Is that where the name Bowie knife comes from?
I think so.
Shows how much I know about history. The salvation of Texas depends in great measure in keeping Behar out of the hands of the enemy. All right. Yeah, check out these cannons. A 6-pounder cannon. Yeah, I don't want to get hit with one of those. We do have a right to keep and bear arms, so
yep.
Maybe we need our own cannon.
We don't need our own cannon.
Ah? So apparently there's a river walk, which is actually why we're here. That's a cool tree. You guys know my disdain for humidity, but I will say the humidity allows for some beautiful plants, some really awesome nature.
Yeah.
The frogs and turtles, actually, the kids were actually little tiny itty bitty frogs, little guys. They're just picking them up left and right, like they're finding them and whatever. Just something you're not gonna find in so many places, right? The combination of warmth and moisture. That is a mighty statue. Wow. Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, 1858 to 1919.
I think Teddy Roosevelt had a lot to do with.
The Rough Riders became famous under Roosevelt's leadership for the charge up Kettle Hill in Cuba in 1898.
I think he had a lot to do with the Alamo, though.
A very distinctive face, right? Teddy Roosevelt also, I think there's a lot of very interesting facts about him.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest presidents, as I understand it.
Yeah.
I guess depends on who you talk to, but he seems like one of them. Like, nobody disagrees that Lincoln was among, you know, Washington and Lincoln were the greatest presidents, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how much Teddy Roosevelt deserves credit. Crockett Hotel, that's a cool building.
We almost stayed in this one right here. This is the haunted one.
Oh, the haunted, that would have been cool. The Menger Hotel. The Menger. The Alamo is a testament to the determination of those who believed in the principles of liberty and were willing to die for them. Sam Houston. Love that. The Menger Hotel. We are gonna cut through here. Apparently it's haunted.
Apparently it's very haunted.
Ooh. Very regal
Fancy.
here. Don't worry, guys. Their air conditioning works very well. This is kind of like Victorian, sort of almost Gothic. Ooh, that's a beautiful carving. That's nice. You're supposed to see a ghost in here?
Look in the mirror. Do you see a ghost?
Anything?
Not seeing anything.
Just a sexy bastard in there.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Whoa. This is pretty. Oh, look at that stained glass up there. Oh, that's cool. I mean, just. Oh, would you look at it? Oh, there's a little glare there, but yeah, you can see what their priorities were back in the 1800s. Oh, check that. Look, he's got his little friend with him. Little friend. What a cool painting there, isn't it? That's nice. Oh, and I've not seen a standing chandelier, but why not, guys? Isn't that fancy? Is that a self-playing piano?
No, the ghosts play the piano.
So we made our way into a mall. There's like a little sea of life, but I think those are all dories right there. Could be wrong, but.
For college.
Oh, look at these guys. So they have the Iris Gallery here at this mall. Super weird, right? But basically, they'll take a photo of your eye, super high res, right? Using a macro lens, I'm sure. And then you buy the image or like the coaster or whatever of your eye. It kind of looks like, kind of like a galaxy.
Like we can get Joel's eye and my eye put together like that.
Yeah. It's interesting though. Whoa. So this is part of the mall. There's a little river. I think this is going to lead us to the river walk if I'm not mistaken, but whoo, they built all this out, that's for sure. Yeah, there's some of those boats you can ride. I'm sure that's fun. That water is disgusting though. God, what in the world? You know, what's funny is this kind of reminds us of like Tex Vegas.
Yes.
It's kind of Vegas-y. Yeah. And it's all the same stuff. You got Margaritaville, all the eateries, you got funny little decorations here. You have the donuts and such.
Donut umbrellas, yeah.
All the restaurants, yeah.
The boats in the middle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, because you can get the gondola rides, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, is that a baby duckling?
It looks like it.
Oh, what? Oh yeah. Look at that little baby right there. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness. Hello. Their living conditions are squalor. That's a mighty big statue. Whoa. Huh. Any plaque on it? No.
Oh, there's a plaque over here.
Oh, there is. Okay. Kit Sitlali?
Sitlali.
Huh.
Stargazer.
Volcanic stone and marble. That's cool. Okay.
Stargazer.
Stargazing at the Texas Space Needle. Okay, I guess the boat ride though goes through a lot here. Oh man, the day has gotten away from us here a little bit, and boy, it is hot. We've not acclimated. We were just in Chilliwack, although you went down to.
It was hot there.
Yeah.
But like there, we could like go inside for the house part of the day. Like we chose to be inside for the house part of the day. Here, we've been outside all day, especially at the house part of the day.
Yeah, and then you go and you grab something like, dinner or whatever. It's usually going to be super salty. Man, I feel like I'm puffing up. It's getting to my joints. So we're having a lot of fun. It's actually really interesting. So we didn't do the Alamo tour, but it's really cool seeing all the the old buildings out here and some of the statues. Texas is so fascinating, because I love the "Don't mess with Texas" business, which is bigger. Like the "Come and take it." That slogan, "Come and take it," actually from the Alamo. It was they may have lost that battle, but it was one of the slogans, to the Mexicans.
Yeah, they actually have one of the "Come and take it" flags hanging in the lobby, framed in the hotel.
It's kind of cool. So we're having a lot of fun, and it's one of those things that like this one's kind of harder to show.
It is, because it's like a lot of like you're doing a lot, but you're also doing nothing, kind of.
Yeah. Right?
Like it's not anything that's like a shareable experience kind of thing that would matter to anybody outside of like you doing it.
It also kind of sucks losing that camera. Once again, I had it hooked to the tube. I thought it was good. That was my bad. But that was probably the most fun I've had in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Tubing was awesome. So,
that was a lot of fun.
Man, I wish I had that footage to show you guys. But alas, we do not. And for a final trip with the Independence, Indy, our truck, I think it's a pretty good trip. I think looking back at what we wanted that truck to be and like where we were when we bought that truck versus where we are today, a year and a half later, I think we've kind of long.
It's been almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, yeah. September, right? We bought it in August. Yeah, so almost 2 full years, I guess. I mean, it's been a good. It's a lot. Everything has changed, and as of tomorrow, we won't even have the same home at all, as just a few days ago, right? Like that's kind of wild. But it is kind of interesting though. Even just like boring videos like this video, like we could look back at any time and go, oh, whoa, that's what life was like, We were talking
about this earlier. It's like interesting how like people are like, well, your life is just a vacation, and yes and no. Right, like our life is a vacation to a certain extent of like we're getting to travel and do different things in different places, but we are spending a lot of time working. And, we're not fully unwound, we're not fully relaxed, we're not untethered from responsibility. Like a lot of people are on vacation, so like we are still working, we are still frugal, we are still responsible. We would not be able to afford at all living the vacation lifestyle, right? Going out and paying for events and things like that, experiences and stuff like that.
Eating out all the time,
So like it's been nice to have a true vacation in a sense, but like we're still working.
I think you had a better vacation, but you were making videos down there.
I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
For this one, I think even just acclimating alone, I think takes a lot of my energy. And then we are still on the computer. We're still on the phone, right? Doing Teams messages and things like that. It's not a complaint. It's like if you get to pick your life, this is absolutely the thing. But the thing is, people go, well, just take a real vacation or take a couple days off or whatever it is. My brain doesn't work like that. I'm still thinking, right? I am. The beauty of this is that no matter where we are, I'm making it happen, right? I'm putting my thoughts to work, and my brain becomes really restless when I can't do that.
And we can spend time. We kind of can, like. Whereas a vacation, a lot of people are like go go go. Like you fall in kind of two camps, like a go go go, or like a relax, stop, do nothing. Like beach and pool.
Sit on the beach.
And like it's nice that we can kind of do a little bit of both. We can. Relax, we can go do things that we want to do, and we can also work when we want to work, and like we can kind of build our days the way we need to and want to. We're
not living a vacation lifestyle, and this is a different video too. It's like, what if we owned a house, right? And you take a vacation. We're not living in a vacation. We're living a life we don't need a vacation from.
Exactly.
That's the biggest key, right?
Yeah, and I think even like driving back from South Padre Island, it's like, okay, I gotta unpack, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Whereas like when we have our house with us, it's just like
You're just living there.
we're just there.
And that's a beauty. And how fortunate to be able to say, I don't hate my life enough that I want to escape it.
Right.
Right. No, in fact, we take our escape to live a great life.
Yeah.
And why not? You know, I think everybody can do that to some degree.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
I think that everybody can. And you just have to make a lot of choices. And you go, well, I work here, yeah, I work on the side, I can't do this remotely. It's like you can still live a life.
Yeah.
You can still live tiny. You can still have all your things, and you can still live a life that you're able to pay things off, save a lot more money, and then get out there instead of you know, the alternative, the way that we typically would live.
Right.
If there's a will, there is a way. It's just how much are you willing to sacrifice, and you know. It's a whole separate topic, but anyways, yeah, I am, you know, I gotta say, I'm not sad to see our truck go. Partially because we're going to have a very similar truck. This truck was basically what we wanted.
Yeah.
You know, we bought too much truck, but we also made a few mistakes when test driving, for example. There was a couple things, you know, in the configuration that this is not the same 2500 that we got back in 2017, 2018. So there's that. And we also gave you guys, you know, we've got these daily vlogs, and we also give you a dedicated review, and those usually reach more people, and I hope that they do, because I think they will help people. Yeah. I think they'll help a lot more people, because most people don't watch the vlogs. They'll only come for a specific review, specific search terms. Yep. So, you know, that always feels good if we can save someone
some headache.
$50,000-$60,000, you know what I mean, right? Anyways, so yeah, big changes coming tomorrow, and we're just having a lovely time here today. So.
Yeah.